But I didn't want to see Jalen Smith go to Tampa. Like, come on, man, don't give them any more help, bro. They're already winning the Super Bowl. We already know that. No, but I didn't want to see Jalen Smith go to Tampa. You meant to tell you why the Rams ain't won the Super Bowl? God forbid it is Tampa Bay and the Rams, right? If they play in the Super Bowl this year. Well, guess what? They already beat them, right? Rams beat them. Rams beat Tampa Bay, right? Well, guess what Tom Brady doesn't do? He don't lose somebody twice a season. So even if the Rams and Tampa Bay go, Tom doesn't lose that game. Chiefs could go. Chargers could go.
Justin Herbert's good. Justin Herbert's good.
I like Chargers. He's ripping some. I like their shot.
Get out of here.
But I can't count out Green Bay.
I'll give it to Missy. Missy's right.
Hard to count them out.
He's not moving.
I feel like you're gonna make a wild card.
I don't think the Chiefs are going to go. You know Aaron will sneak in the playoffs somehow. I don't think the Chiefs are going to make it. Very doubtful they miss the playoffs.
They'll make a wild card. If they win the wild card, I think they'll be good.
They're dangerous after that.
They said they're going to walk.
All right, so, all right. Kurt? 1 second. One.
Come on, Gershon, hurry up.
All right, we're good. Let's do this thing then.
We've seen Cavs Science Academy building, about 50 people surrounding 17-year-old Jake who attempted suicide for a third floor building.
What's that? All right. Go ahead, Bradley, you can call for additional resources. Get a little crowd control on. And so to go ahead and get see if I can check that airway. Responding to us.
He's screaming like hell.
Get a pulse too if you can. Just a pulse up some. Is he just screaming? I mean,
He's screaming.
he's not gonna answer any questions or anything. I got you. Strong pulse. That breathing look. We got a pulse ox on.
Both sides right now is not good.
All right, so what are we reading with the pulse on that? 26. Gotcha. Hey, let's get some oxygen on too. Clear ones. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And then once I get this, we do a rapid trauma.
We allow. Right. He's also bleeding pretty bad from the right arm. Once you get to the crowd.
Yeah, we're about to get right arm, you said? We're out on his arm. Specific area. Elbow.
Two down. Two down. We don't carry one in there.
So I'm going to continue on while he's getting that with the rapid trauma. So looking at his head, anything?
That's good.
Head's good. What about his neck? I noticed anything on his neck.
I don't think so.
Any feel anything on the back of his neck?
I don't know.
And on that. Down to his chest, anything?
Chest is fine.
Chest is good. What about his abdomen? Or abdomen feel on that?
That's fine.
I'm gonna feel his pelvis. Anything of that? Moving down the legs.
Right femur deformity.
Right femur deformity. Moving down. All the way down.
That's fine.
When does he feel anything?
He's young. I guess he twists his ankles well too.
Okay, so he does have feeling below it.
Yeah. Gotcha.
about the left leg.
That leg's fine.
So before we anything, probably when you get a traction. That's the that pressure we have with the bandage that stopped that bleeding up there.
Still bleeding a little bit still. Though.
It's still bleeding more a little bit, or it's still bleeding a lot.
But there's still ooze down a little bit. Tighten up.
Should we turn to?
Right now, must be hard to put them on a backboard napkin.
We need the traction. Okay. Thank you. We'll put this side.
I've already asked, we feel anything on his neck? See,
Yeah, no, it's everything. Got a glucose check too.
87.
87.
temperature,
Could be better.
temperature.
97.8.
Wow, do you want to use a traction splat?
What's one?
Yeah, he has a femur deformity in there, so it's out of alignment.
Is it rotated?
Is it an open femur fracture? Oh, my bad, I was thought it was open.
No, yeah, it's closed. That's
So-
closed.
Oh, yeah.
'Cause I know you can do it without it.
No, you know what? Yeah, we're not doing it. Because you gotta consider your mechanism.
Right.
And so what's the mechanism again? Yeah, so he meets trauma triage criteria, so you don't have to splint that right now. You can splint it going down the road.
I know.
Only time we splint is for isolated femur fractures.
I will head back there and then split them on the way down the road. So Nick, can I get you over here? Yes, sir. We're going to back door. And then Bradley, whenever you get a chance. Yeah. Let me know. Very good.
On three, 1, 2, 3.
Checking back. Checking the back, anything on his back?
I know it's back.
Good to go?
1, 2, 3.
All right, test question. What do you secure first, the trunk or the? Okay.
He says barely. Came off.
Just clip it right there and drape it out.
Good blood pressure? Yeah. We had the cup on. I don't know if it was verbalized or not.
76 over 58.
So what?
76 over 58.
Let's go ahead. Oh, sorry. Yeah, as well. Hey, what about, what'd you say his weight is?
That's the
Wait.
big.
About 165.
165? Gotcha. Hey, Bradley, can you make a call to notice control? Like a, like a policy.
You gotta get it slow. We don't push it forward.
City Pro.
Is it around 28 breaths a minute? About 28 breaths a minute?
Yeah. 24.
With him having those oxygen, like, has he calmed down any? Like, how's his breathing?
Per kilogram.
We got it.
So we went ahead and finished that 20 minute, first.
You got it.
Bolus.
That's not complete.
Okay.
Not regular.
Now we're just waiting. We'll reassess here. So we'll say some time went by. We go to recess vital screen.
Yeah. Blood pressure went up to 88 over 64.
88 or 64. All right.
Heart rate's down to 110. SpO2 is at 94. And your respiratory rate is still about 9.
Still screaming?
Yeah,
Still out of his mind.
Has there been a sign of any edema or anything up here?
Pupils.
Screaming at me.
How's his pupils? Any CSF, anything come out there? So, is there any like bystanders that saw it?
Yeah, there's.
Oh, yeah, it's not 50 people outside right now, surrounding now right now.
So when he landed, how did he land?
Let's say he landed awkward, like
Leg.
on his right side.
Okay,
That's why it's screaming right on the throat.
so that was no head impact, really, just kind of like landed on that.
That part, he's grass, that part.
Oh, he hit the grass on that, but it was just mostly like, his
Yeah.
right.
So that first.
I was just trying to clear it.
Go ahead, you're good. Appreciate it. See you, brother.
Sit tight, Jake. Just some help on more, man.
What? Oh, yeah, okay. All right, bring med control on in.
It's not on the list. It's not on the checklist. I would tell you on the last day. Should have jumped higher.
It's been better if you just no matter how bad it is,
Thought I heard it once. You knew that. You had to know. Only thing in the rules that hold space.
Okay, so let's go over to the scenario creators. Let's talk about what the scenario was and what they were faced with.
Faced with Jake was 17-year-old male, upset he didn't get accepted to Yale, so decided to jump off the third floor, Science Academy building. Then succeeded, committed suicide, and broke his femur and also broke his right arm.
Okay. And how far a fall was it?
Third floor.
Third floor. All right, Mitchell.
Trey.
I bet. What am I
Last
thinking?
day too.
Yeah,
Yeah, they look similar.
more.
More Mitchell.
All right, more. Tell us how'd it go.
I think it went well. We did, everything we could do. We didn't have the actual traction splint.
Right.
She said, but anyways, I think
Right.
we should just do it down the road.
Yeah, I mean, anytime you have somebody who meets trauma triage criteria, meaning you got to fall, high-speed motor vehicle collision, anything that would lead you to believe that the patient needs a trauma center rapidly, then we don't splint a femur fracture. Only if, I mean, we could splint it with the seatbelt or try to splint it going down the road to the hospital. The only time we use a hair traction splint is for an isolated femur fracture, meaning that's their only problem. It wasn't a high-speed type incident where we think that there's other organs that could be involved.
Okay. But yeah, I thought it went well. Team worked well.
Okay.
Everyone did their part. And that's really all I gotta say.
All right. Eval team, how do you do?
Yeah, fine. Only thing I've got is Hicks gave a good, like read the scenario good off the bat. One thing I would ask for the general impression right after he does that, because y'all went right into ABC, but he didn't really say what, like you didn't see what you had. He said you jump out the third floor and right into it. That's the only thing I wouldn't do anything different other than ask for the general impression off the bat, so you know that okay, bleeding out of his elbow and his femur broke.
That's a good point.
No, it went really smooth. That team's pretty fun to watch because they're so calm. I think it took a while to get back to that arm that was still bleeding.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, they were full. I mean, Suda was on the head. There's not much you could do. But I think that brings up the whole tourniquet point. I think we're getting super quick to throw tourniquets on and not realizing, I mean, I know the textbook is direct pressure,
Then
man,
tourniquet.
just stop bleeding,
Yeah.
tourniquet. However, I think for real life moving forward, like, understand that there's consequences to pay for the tourniquet. Like, probably gonna lose that arm. And I don't know, and he's bleeding from the protruding, obviously the broken arm. So
Right.
it's not very doubtful that we hit something major. He's not spurting blood, he's just bleeding. So I don't know, but then, either way, it took a while to get back to it. So other than that.
I think they could find the tourniquet. Is that what was going on?
Yeah.
Could locate it?
Really good. Team works really well together. Did we check PMS once we got them on the board and before we put them on the board?
We did before we put them on.
Yeah, so just make sure once we get them strapped on the board that we check those again. That's really
Did you check it in both legs or just one?
Yeah,
Okay, I saw one check and then I got distracted.
So they pretty much said everything. I mean, they were all really calm. They know everything they need to. The only thing I was waiting for was the backboard, like throwing on the backboard pretty quick, but he got to it. So.
Okay. All right. Med control, how'd they do? I mean, it's trauma, so it's not like there's a whole lot to request other than a flu bolus. All right. Sounds good. Anybody have any questions?
How did they, start
Not quite sure.
It wasn't blood, it was just a.
Oh, it wasn't.
Blood, yeah, yeah, 4 million, yeah,
But there was a bleed.
correct, in the arm, yeah.
Okay.
How would you? Okay.
Yeah, how would you stop?
Yeah, how, is there any way to like really stop it? Because you can't really put a tourniquet on.
Well, you could. You talking about femoral bleed or are you talking about? Yeah, you go above the femur and put that tourniquet on. Absolutely. If it's a life-threatening bleed, then nothing, there's no contraindications about that.
Even if it's like high up, like if it's like high up, like more like towards the pelvis.
And it might be tough in that situation, but yeah, try it, get as high as you can.
It's a femur fracture, bone muscle bleeding. If it's a big guy, how do you, tourniquet don't fit, what do you do if the tourniquet don't fit? Put it together?
You can put two tourniquets together, yeah.
Okay. Are you sure? Yeah.
Now, well, you can put two of those tourniquets together. All righty. It is 10:58. So let's do the work for the next scenario. And then hopefully we'll get to it after lunch. After lunch, before we do that though, I need to collect study guides. And then after lunch, we'll do the review. And then after the review, we're gonna try, we always say we're gonna try it, kind of never get to it, but we will try again to get another scenario in. Maze, yeah, pick them up.
No, not these.
Is that the real one? There is a real one. I changed the font on my study guide. It's not really.